Hello, good viber, and how are you doing today? It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, enjoy spreading these vibrations to the planet, then know that you're in the right place. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the subconscious mind. We're going to be talking about how you can program and some tips and tricks to really help you with your subconscious and your manifestations and your life in general. So if you haven't been tuning in to the last video I did about subconscious last week, we are going to be expanding on that. So if you're familiar with the subconscious mind, you're in a good spot. If you're not, then I would highly recommend checking out that in my YouTube channel. But without further ado, let's just hop into it. So the subconscious mind, we know it's very powerful. It is the reason that, this reality looks so, I want to say, high definition. It's the reason that we have so much sensory in this dimension, and we are aware of so many more things going on than just you watching this video or holding your phone. Now, subconscious mind is very, very powerful tool. And if you are familiar with other subconscious tools to communicate, such as hypnotism, then you might be familiar with how it works. But if you're not, we're going to be talking about some tips to help you with your life. These are going to be like subconscious hacks, if you will, that I have been using in my own life that have really helped me, and I'm really excited to hop in it. So let's talk about it. So I mentioned hypnosis, and hypnosis is a great way to access the subconscious mind, throw in those suggestions, and really rewire your subconscious in a very short amount of time. Of course, if you're not familiar with it, there is a lot of fear around it. Some people think that they can be hypnotized without their permission, which is simply not true. It is always your choice, and you have to want to be hypnotized for it to ever work, because honestly, only you have access to your subconscious mind unless you choose to give that access to someone else. Now, with that being said, I will not get into too much about hypnotism. We'll save that for another video, but really staying on target with the subconscious mind, we're going to be using certain techniques that, if you're familiar with hypnotism, you might see these working in that field as well. So with the subconscious mind, I wanted to address in this video a trigger, a way that we can use our triggers to our best advantage, and how we can rewrite and really amplify the power that we have utilizing our subconscious. So I'm really excited for this first hack because it is one that I do so often I lose count, and it's something I subconsciously do now without even realizing it. And that's the beautiful thing. Once you get something in your subconscious mind, it's no longer taking up conscious energy, and you can use your attention to focus on other things. And so that's really why it's important for us to make sure our subconscious is working for us against, against the background. So with that being said, this subconscious trick, or a tip or hack, if you will, it involves you really being conscious of what might be going on in your subconscious mind first. I know. That might not be easy for some, but that's how it is. You need to be a little bit aware of your subconscious. And what you can do is really call yourself out by saying, I am so thankful that I am aware of my subconscious mind. I'm so thankful that my subconscious is always helping me throughout the day. I'm so thankful that I am always receiving the signs that my subconscious is showing me, and all of those other fun jazzes. Now that you're bringing more awareness to your subconscious mind, we're going to be doing something that I like to call set repeat, okay? I call it set repeat because, as the name suggests, you can continue to set certain things in your subconscious mind to repeat. In fact, if you didn't know, they probably are certain things that are repeating in your subconscious as we are speaking right now. Hello. I know that I'm always repeating how handsome and beautiful my dog Jedi is. But with all seriousness, we definitely have these subconscious repetitive thought patterns that are going throughout our day, and it is greatly affecting our reality and the choices we make. So that's why it's really important for us to be aware of those subconscious repetitions and also rewrite, if we need to and we find it fit, those subconscious patterns. So how do we do this? Well, first, let's talk about destroying a repetitious thought in your subconscious that is not serving you. When you are aware of it, and it could be something as simple as, I can't pay attention in class, I just can't. I can't pay attention in class, I just can't. And that is just one example out of infinite examples. So choosing that thought, and you'll know because it will be a reoccurring quote, if you will. It will be a reoccurring words that will come up over and over again, and you'll notice that they're almost like blocking you because it's something that you've been telling yourself, such as in the example, I can't pay attention in class, I just can't. That's just a reoccurring thought, and they're reiterating that, creating that kind of reality in their life. So that's how they're basing their choices and how they're really consciously moving around. But quite often, this is a subconscious belief that we have just gotten so used to and ingrown with that we don't even realize how much we probably repeat it without noticing. So when I think of the subconscious, it's like an infinite echo that continues to repeat. And I don't really know what's going on in the brain, but I'm guessing that you are creating neural pathways, and those neural pathways get stronger and stronger the more you repeat it. So when it comes to breaking a subconscious belief such as the one described, it's really important for us to A, be conscious of what that belief or saying or quote or feeling is that we are subconsciously reminding ourselves of constantly that's blocking us, and B, we need to rewrite it. So here's the fun part. There's a few ways that you can rewrite this blockage. One is that you could replace it. Instead of saying, it's so hard for me to concentrate in class, I just can't, you could say, it's so easy for me to concentrate in class, I can. It's so easy for me to concentrate in class, I can. And at first it is going to take more energy for you to get over that initial hump of the momentum that you have gained going in the polarizing way. But once you get it, and once you are aware of it, you can set your subconscious to consciously remind you of every time you have that thought. Just think to yourself, well, every time I have that limiting thought, I will consciously change it. That's all you really need to do. Every time I have that limiting thought, I will consciously change it. Every time my subconscious has that limiting thought, I will consciously change it until it becomes subconscious again in a positive way. So that is the first way that we can really use this kind of subconscious repeat to our advantage. Now, the next thing is building new connections. And as you guessed, it's pretty easy. And this is how I do it. So one thing that I used to do all the time was before I went to sleep, I would say, I always wake up so refreshed. And this is something that I think a lot of people do. I would also in my subconscious say, when I go to sleep, I will consciously repeat in my subconscious new ideas that I want to create in this reality. I will consciously allow myself to repeat subconsciously new ideas that I want to create. Now, this is just an example that I'm pulling right now, but really and truly, it is commanding your subconscious mind to repeat and repeat and repeat this idea or this vibration or this emotion that you are wanting to embody more of. The more that you allow yourself to consciously command to your subconscious to repeat this, the stronger those connections become. And again, we want those connections to be strong. We want to continue to build momentum towards our subconscious mind so that our conscious mind will be drawn towards those choices and those reactions and those actions that will best help us in that way. So really, this is an amazing thing that you can even do with certain things. If I hear a quote or someone saying something that I really resonate with, say it's a teacher or a guru, I will say to myself, I will repeat that quote to myself, and I will say, I will continue to repeat this in my subconscious every day. And that's a very simple way to just stamp a energy onto your subconscious to allow it to gain momentum and continue helping you in commanding and allowing your reality to flow in the way that best fits you. It has definitely helped me. It has been something that I use all the time. At this point, it's almost subconscious. Whenever I see something that I resonate with and I really enjoy, then I will always allow myself to subconsciously repeat that idea, that action, that quote, or that emotion over and over again in my mind. And this is again happening all in the background. So once I consciously make the choice to allow it to continue to repeat and gain momentum in my subconscious, my job there is done. And every time I'm aware of it again, I can just be really happy and thankful that yes, I'm gaining momentum in the things that I want to continue to create in this reality. So yeah, that is my subconscious hack. I really do hope that you like it and you try it out. If you've already been doing it, I'd love to know what you've been using it for, and I would also love to know if you have any subconscious hacks that you'd like to share with the family. So fam, without further ado, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching today's video. You can press that thumbs up right now if you're watching and you like this video, and let me know again in the comments. I love connecting to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.